What's going on, y'all? I'm Jacob Duhe with Duhe Speed Shop, and I'd like to welcome y'all to the three-part build series of this 1990 GMC Sierra 1500. This video right here is part one. That's going to be drivability and tune-up. Make sure y'all go ahead and smash that sub button and that bell notification because the other two parts are going to be what y'all want to see. Part two is going to be me doing a budget 2.4 drop on this truck, and part three is going to be doing some nice exterior modifications such as new grille, headlights, all new LED bulb upgrade, rims, and then we're going to set it down and we're going to take it outside and do some roller shots. Looking good. And then we taking this truck to Cruisin the coast at the end of the week. Fingers crossed. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. All right. First off, this specimen is in dang good shape for a 1990 with over 200,000 miles, y'all. As y'all can see, it was well taken care of its whole life. This is a 5.7 liter truck, even got the factory dual exhaust. But we're going to bring this thing into the 21st century, y'all. Starting with an all change, air filter, belt, new brakes. And that's what we're going to get into right now. So without further ado, let's pop these wheels off and we're going to start fooling with the brakes. Brakes need to get redone because this thing sat for like a year and a half. And it doesn't stop good at all. The rotors developed a lot of rust on them, and I guess the second you hit the brake, it like embeds the pad with that rust, and it's done. So I went to O'Reilly's, I got some new rotors and pads, and we're gonna go ahead and swap them right quick. Let's go ahead and lift it up a taste more. All right, right there. Let me grab the impact with a 22 millimeter. I'm actually going to use my little Chinese, whatever brand impact for the first time. Let's see how it does. Robust, true, brushless impact, 21 volt with a Vivo socket. Let's go ahead and see how it works. Right now, it ain't going to hit too hard because I'm just removing the little cap. So. Bear with me. Boy, they got a dragonfly in here that sounds like a Black Hawk helicopter trying to take off. Let's see how this robust true really gonna work, y'all. Oh Lord, got power. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, this thing hit harder than that Ryobi I got. But, ooh, Lord, yeah. Where that slack coming from? Ooh. That slack coming from the idler arm. Might have to go change that too. Pop the back off. Yeah, y'all, one thing after another. I just pulled the engine out the burnout car. Now we doing this 4 minutes later. Gotta keep them rolling, yeah. I gotta keep y'all on y'all P's and Q's. Try to pop this off right quick. Just inspect the back brakes, y'all. Spray a little bit of that curl. Let that soak for a second. Give it 1. Give it 2. Give it 3. Give it 4. Caps. Look. Look like she's wanting to come off of there. Honestly, we got good pads, and these rotors look nice. I'm probably just gonna clean these up, make sure they're hitting, and we're gonna change the front. That's where the issue is, y'all. That rust, it pitted the crap out of them rotors. So I'm glad I looked at that. I'm gonna take y'all back up front. All right, y'all, I went ahead and popped this side off while y'all wasn't looking. Let me just give y'all a little close up. See how dull and pitted these things are? That ain't helping this thing stop at all. So we're gonna get this off of there. First order of business, y'all, we're gonna take our ratchet with a 3/8 socket and get the caliper off. Oh, you know what I forgot to buy? That brake pin grease. Dang it. I knew I forgot something. Has a nice squeaky sound to it. All right. Let me take that. Pop that to the side right there. And we gotta go ahead and get them pads out of there. Honestly, y'all, the pads ain't too bad. I think it's this rust. I don't know. Like, this thing does not stop good. But we're gonna change this, do this, go test ride it, and then we'll further investigate the brakes. Because I know sometimes that proportioning valve could be an issue too. So we're going to figure this out. Same, looks pretty good. Ooh. Maybe I should have bought new bearings. We'll see. Because I told myself I'm just going to repack these because there ain't no way that whatever they sell now from China is better than what they got in there. So let's get this off and we're going to dress it, see what it look like. Let's pop this dust cap off, yeah? Easy peasy. Take your rag and wipe this grease off of the. That way you can see your nut and your washer. Grab that. Got it. First try. That's pretty loose. That might have been all that noise was. Maybe it just needed to be tightened a little bit. I went ahead and plugged in my light just in case y'all couldn't see me. If you hear me for you see me, I got King Kong in the trunk. All right, get your washer, get your nut, and we're gonna go ahead and slide this over nasty. If you're gonna reuse your bearing, make sure you catch it. I'm gonna do an inspection on it. Outer bearing look pretty good. That look like a clean up. And just like I guessed, that's a Timken bearing. Made in the USA. I'm keeping that. I'm repacking it. All right. Hopefully that inner bearing looks just as nice. But I'm going to have to pop that dust cover off to find out. Let me pop that dust cover off and I'm going to get back with y'all. And just like I suspected, y'all, that inner bearing looked just as good. We're going to go ahead and repack these bearings and put them back with the new rotor. Just in case y'all didn't know you could do that and you thought, oh, I got to get new bearings every time. No. 9 times out of 10, the old bearings are going to be better quality metal. And with the new greases they got out now, man, you put these old bearings with that new high-performance synthetic grease, bearings will last you another 200,000. All right, y'all, I went ahead and cleaned off everything in my parts washer, packed the bearings with my bearing buddy. Let's go ahead and get the rotors out the box, or rotor, because I'm only going to show y'all this side, then I'm going to knock the other side out, because one is better than two. All right, y'all, my normal procedure is I take a little bit of that grease, I'll put it on that inner race. Just enough to wet it, you know. Then I take the bearing that's freshly packed. Y'all, it's so easy to overdo the amount of grease on a bearing, but actually too much grease could create more heat than not enough grease. So that's the perfect pack bearing. Look at that. This is a little access right here, but look. See how it's just enough, it's on everything. That's all you need. You don't have to fill the center of this thing up with grease. All that foolishness. Take your seal. I also take a little grease there and I put that around that lip of that seal on the inside where it rides on that spindle. And then you pop that in. Let me go ahead and rub that grease like I just said. I'm holding that camera. All right, I went ahead and drove that seal down. It's not a real crazy tight fit, so you could just tap it down. Make sure it's flush. I'm gonna come clean my spindle right quick, clean all that oil grease, and we're gonna be ready to install those parts. Let's get that done. Get your spindle cleaned off. Go ahead and install that bad boy. Nice and gentle. Once you're on there, go ahead and grab your outer bearing, your washer, and your nut, and you're just about done. Tighten everything down. Tighten everything down to a rub, and then if you could find your cotter pin hole, go ahead and hit it. You could tighten down a little bit more, but they always say to tighten it down and then back off a little bit, y'all. Your preference. I'm not going to tell you how to do this, but that's how I do it. I'm probably going to grab my wrench, tighten it, and then back off a little bit. Done. All right, once you put your cotter pin back and your nuts where you want it, go ahead and put that new dust cap or your old one back with a socket or something, whatever you got laying around. And that's all she wrote, y'all. All right, let me go ahead and put the new pads and pop that, what you call that? Caliper back on. Forgetting the words. All right, once you got your new pads loaded in the caliper, take a little bit of that brake cleaner. Make sure you get all your grease and handprints off of the rotor on both sides. So that way when you're trying to bed these brakes, you get the best results, right? And I take them and just pass them over the pads as well, just to make sure, I don't know, no handprints or nothing. Don't put that rag back in your pocket soaked with brake cleaner. Ask me how I know. Take that caliper and get it on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Don't force nothing, y'all. Everything just gonna fall into place. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the pins back and them bolts. And this side's done. I'm gonna move on to the other side, but y'all don't need to see that. Let me get this finished. Later, y'all. All right. Now that we got the front finished up, both sides, let's go ahead and move our attention to these rears. Let me show y'all what we got. Oh, Lord, y'all. See, they good. They're just dirty. I'm going to go ahead and clean this stuff up and put this back on because I don't think this was an issue. Those fronts were glazed over due to rust and whatever else. These were the pads. Passenger side are pretty well worn, huh? Wouldn't you say? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and spray this off. Like a glove. All right, y'all, next item on the list, fuel filter. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm pretty sure it's a 16 millimeter and a 21 millimeter needed for this. Let me go ahead and take this thing out of here. Hold on. Let me grab the thing because I think the last time I did one of these, I lost 40 gallons of fuel. All right, let's go get the new one in my hand before I even start. All right, got the new filter and 2 O-rings. I had to buy a fuel line O-ring kit and just take the 2 kits, and I had to take the 2 supply O-rings out. So hopefully that helps you. All right, y'all, we spilling gas just like I said. Yep, good thing I bought the new O-rings, y'all. And bad shit. Yeah, this filter looks pretty old, y'all, so this is always something, if a vehicle is going to sit for a while, you go through the basics, right? You go through fuel filter, you go through an oil change, you change the air filter, you just do a once over on, just make sure everything's all right, especially if you're planning on driving it 2 hours away and you just bought it yesterday. So do your due diligence, guys, like I'm doing. Do your regular maintenance. You don't want to be on I-10 and your fuel filter clogs up and your motor kills and you don't know what the hell is going on. So Easy in, easy out. Pop your 2 new ones on. This was a terrible design by GM, I ain't gonna lie. Or at least you could tell these damn filter manufacturers to give you the O-rings instead of like making you buy 40 kits. All right, it says out on it, that's gonna be towards the throttle body. I'm gonna grab my wrenches. Got a sticker on it that says low torque, which means just ever so snug. Just get them O-rings seated, y'all. That's it. That's it, y'all. That thing should be good. Got me a new fuel filter. Let's go ahead and drain this engine oil next. Oil and a new filter. Ugh, they ran Fram on it. Gross. We're gonna get this drained out, y'all. Got me a 9/16 with a ratchet. Hey, y'all. For these all drain plugs, never use a 12-point. Always use a 6-point socket. Because if you ever strip one of these things, you know it ain't that fun. Perfect score. Oh yeah, that all looks nice. Grab this. Loosen up that filter while I wait for that oil to finish draining. Alright, I'm tired of waiting for this thing. Give that back a nice little tighten. All right, now let's finish the filter. Gross. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and screw our new pre-filled Wix filter up there. Oh yeah. Could y'all even see that? We got the Wix filter up there. Pre-filled 51061 part number. All right, wipe off all that excess junk. Get the oil thing out the way, and we're gonna top this baby off. Alright, y'all, we made it to the top of the engine. And before I pour in my 5 quarts, I'm going to put about half of this thing, 8 ounces of zinc additive from Lucas into this thing, because this is a 90 model, 1990, and it's still a flat tappet cammed engine. They didn't come out with a roller cam truck engines till 95, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in there, because that new oil they come out with, it don't have the zinc we need, y'all. Pour it straight in. I'm gonna go ahead and cap this, put this funnel in, and I'm gonna pour the oil in. What I'm pouring in is Valvoline full synthetic high mileage 10W30. Y'all, it's like midnight right now. So if I look tired, that's why. I've been up since 7 this morning. Even went to the gym, which is crazy. That's it, y'all. 5 quarts, 8 ounces of zinc additive. We gonna let it eat. Go ahead and pick your funnel up. Cap yourself back off. And you good to go. All right, next item we're gonna tackle is this air filter. Oh yeah, she's quite dirty, y'all. I'm glad I picked a new one up. She's gonna be able to breathe. God damn. Clean that. Now, I could come focus on this belt. Got a little tear going on, so let me get this changed out, y'all. Stand by. Let me get my tools ready. All right, I got my 15 millimeter set up. Just studying how this thing goes. The sticker blew off earlier. I goes there, around there, up. Man, y'all. That belt feels like the factory belt. Alright, so all I know is it didn't have to go around this fan. So it went like this. It went like this. It went like that. Right. All right. Brand new belt, y'all. Man, we just knocking stuff off. Power steering fluid's full, checked it earlier. This thing pump must not work because I couldn't get it to spray water earlier. Brake fluid's full. Ever since I did the brake job, I had about a gallon of it drain out. Let me come top this coolant off. All right, we got the radiators topped off. Put a little bit in this coolant overflow. Oh Lord. I don't see it, but I'm putting it typically where I know these things are cold. Let's crank this thing up and see if we got all pressure, no fuel leaks. Oh yeah, no more belt squeaking. Felt like it even started up better, I don't know. No active fuel leaks. Burning off some of that oil that I accidentally spilled. Let me go hit the brake pedal and see how that feels, because it felt funny before. It felt like it was like out of a caliper stroke, like I was like bottoming out. Oh, that's how a pedal's supposed to feel, y'all. Man, it's crazy what a new set of pads can do in reference to brake pedal feel. Like, cause once you wear them pads down and that cylinder comes out of that caliper and like it's almost maxed out, you almost like hit a wall in the hydraulics on the master cylinder. So man, night and day, y'all. Truck's running crisp. That new fuel filter might have helped us too. That other one might have been old and clogged up, because this truck did sit, like I said, for a year and a half, so it had old gas in it. The more you run stuff that's sat, the better it gets, y'all. You just gotta work out all the little bugs. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill it, and then we're gonna move on to the windshield wipers. I got some new ones like that. Let's go ahead and close this. I'm satisfied with that all change, y'all. Alright. Let's see what kind of style I got. I bought some of those new Bosch Pure Visions because they were the cheapest ones. Wipers are getting pricey, huh? These things were freaking $20 damn. $23, excuse me. Wow, that was easy. Man, y'all, ain't it cool, like, whenever simple things just come together? Like, I ain't been excited about nothing in a while, and like, damn windshield wipers excite me right now. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing that I don't really get excited about nothing no more, y'all. All right, that's that. 18-inch. Man, yeah. New versus old. Old. New. Got that new style to it, you know what I'm talking about? Well, all right, y'all. I really appreciate y'all watching this first episode of this OBS GMC build. Of course, like I said, this was a tune-up and drivability. Brakes, oil change, fuel filter, air filter, oil, coolant. Making sure that this thing gonna be able to make it down to Biloxi in one piece without being on the back of a trailer. So, got that. The only other thing that I could have done for this drivability video is change the idler arm, which I don't have. I noticed there's a good bit of slack, but I'm going to go pick one up tomorrow morning and incorporate that, changing that idler arm into the 2-4 drop part 2 video. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Smash that sub, leave a like, drop a comment. Later. I'm going to bed.